What's up YouTube, Code 4Man221 here, and welcome back to another part of the Sweden campaign for Empire Total War. Anyway, we're moving on towards West Prussia here with this army. My goal to end this campaign is capture West Prussia and, capture this random territory in Moldova where the Russians have expanded and taken this away from the Ottoman Empire. That way my empire will basically be connected throughout, all the way from Hanover in the east, Hanover in the west, to what I can't pronounce that in the east there, and of all Poland, and we'll be really disconnected here. I know I'm leaving East Prussia, and I don't really want to pick a war with the Prussians. I just kind of think I need to move on to a new campaign, but that's the goal: defeat the Russian Empire, defeat Poland. Basically, they have one territory left behind Prussian lines, and they're at war anyway, so they'll probably get wiped out that way. So let's end a turn and see what happens. Don't really need to spend any more money. You can see the Russian Orthodox priests are out in force trying to convert this population over from Islam to Christianity. It's like 3 of them. Ooh, there's even some a lot of enemy priests around. There's more Polish priests, and we're Protestants, so you can really see how Eastern Europe's very different than certain parts of like France. Okay, we're definitely gonna make these people happy. We're gonna build a coaching inn. And we'll hold these guys under siege. Okay, these guys actually don't have any kind of defense, so I'm just going to assault them. And I'll see you in the battle map. Okay, welcome to the battle map. As you can see, they're shooting grape shot at us. I need to be watching my cav. Anyway, my cav, I decided just to charge into these guys who are not in any kind of square. I just have some blob of cavalry. I just want to get to these cannons and stop them from firing into my men. And it's gonna be a big mess because these guys are gonna start firing grape shot into me. And my cavalry's actually wrecking these guys because I have heavy horse in there and I have regiment of horse. So. I'm gonna pull out. Everyone get back. So Poland's kind of concentrated in a blob. I'm gonna get behind my line. That was a really good use of my cavalry actually, because they had 2 cannons here that'd be shooting grape shot at me. And I did manage to try a decent number of their troops. And you can bet I'm gonna be chasing those guys down. And we're gonna pull up. So disengaging from that engagement was obviously a pretty good idea. I'm going to keep most of my cavalry alive, and we inflicted a lot of casualties on these guys. As I men pull into positions behind in front of their defenses. We do have a nice little flanking force here. They had their defenses, but strangely abandoned them. Oh, a lot of these guys are flintlock arms history that ran away. Okay, that makes more sense. Yeah, if there's cavalry, these Uhlans want to try to... They're not going to win against line infantry, especially when they're doing fire by rank. We do have great bayonets. Come on, guys, we need to start shooting here. Look at that poor captain. We'll have a firing squad for him. You guys want to shoot? Yeah. Talk about specifically targeting an officer right there. Yeah, these guys are they're getting picked apart. With the fire by rank is just so deadly in this game with the slower reload speeds. General, get your sword bloody. Let's just full out charge. I'm gonna bring my cavalry back too. These are the units I want to kill, obviously. They're line infantry. Look at that sea of blue coming in from all sides. These guys don't know what to do except run away. Charge in, men. Yeah, that's the important unit to get rid of. Okay, I'll see you back in the campaign after I hunt down some of these guys. So as you guys can see, that was a decisive victory. Welcome back. So yeah, they lost their full force, and I only lost 154 soldiers, so my cavalry did a great job mopping up the enemy. You can see cavalry's pretty much the leader with over 90 kills on some of these units, and then one of these line units did quite well. So that was much better than turning a siege. I'm gonna start doing that more in Empire when they don't have any kind of defenses. I'm just gonna attack them like that because it was worth it. It was nice and quick. I got the territory now and the extra money, so let's build a little fishery here. Give them some more wealth in West Prussia. Okay, now these guys are different though, because if you look at... Wait a second, they don't have a... Oh, they're just a town. I'm not waiting for it. Might as well attack these guys too. See you on the battle map. So, welcome to the battle map. I do have some of my own artillery, which is good. I'm going to try to keep my cavalry somewhat rested. I don't know why I can't move this guy around. I'm going to keep my cavalry somewhat rested. I'm going to put my artillery kind of roughly in the middle here. I'm really not quite sure. I want to see what the enemies... Looks like they can deploy along here, so... If their main deployment area is along here, why not just put my forces here? Yeah. These guys, I don't know, I guess I hit Shift W, and that's what's withdraw in this game. I do that quite a lot, actually. So I just moved all my line tree away from where the enemy's marching. So they're gonna back off, obviously that's what the AI likes to do when they're defending, just kind of run away. Luckily their artillery is most positioned on the right flank here, and that's not gonna do a lot of damage to me. And they do have some artillery I need to figure out how to take out here. Probably another flanking attack. So I'm going to bring these men all up here and just get ready to have a big duel with the Russian line tree. I'm on my cavalry. I don't have as much, unfortunately, in this army, but it still will be pretty deadly against all these light flintlock armed citizens. So my artillery is going to get in a position. You can see the cannonballs are kind of bouncing off the slight incline of the hill here. And I'm going to use my own cannons against the regiment of horse. See if that does. Yeah, they're actually pretty deadly. Horse units are great to target with your cannons because they can do a whole lot of damage. I know I'm fast forwarding, but you're not missing anything. And that is unless the enemy decides to charge your cannons. They don't want to charge these guys in this kind of square formation. Yeah, they're not gonna be able to go anywhere. This is a waste of their cavalry. They're just gonna be stuck between a lot of my squares. Especially in the woods like this. Cavalry don't excel in the woods. Whoa, that guy got knocked. And with their good bayonets. I don't think they're shooting grave shot at us, and the wood should help protect us. Okay, well since I have no targets, I might as well start targeting their own cannons there. Really managed to break my square there. So I'm going to do a little trick here, because when you have multiple line infantry units, you can get your men to kind of turn and shoot. So these guys can fire into the horses. And yeah, down to 2 men. So that unit got completely wiped out. And we didn't lose too many men. Well, we lost 40 men in that unit. That's about a third. It's approximately a third. Okay, this is unfortunate because they have all their infantry behind them. do have a lot of line infantry. They have to sacrifice a cavalry unit. And again, the Russians may not have cancer shots, so let's wheel up and see. I'm going to bring this cavalry unit behind my units. If I need to charge, I will. And these guys are going to be on the flank, obviously, to start hitting some of their line infantry. I want to spread out my guys a little more. There we go. Okay. Yep, they have cancer shot. Charging it. And good, they're shifting. Okay, you don't just shoot my heavy horse like that, Russians. Oh my god, we're getting massacred. Stamp cannons. They routed these guys. Okay, I need to pull back from this fight. Wow. Who thought sending cavalry directly into cannons would rout them? That's really unfortunate. It's basically a shootout on this side. And my cans are having like a duel with these guys. Killed a couple of them. Okay, General, need you at the front here. A bunch of men just not doing anything on this side. Okay, I'm gonna flank around these guys here and hit their flank. See the Russians are starting to run, and we're gonna collapse on their flank. I gotta watch out that I don't get charged by these units. This should force these guys into a square. Yeah, I lost way too many of these heavy cavalry. Oh, this is perfect. They're even moving. You know, their backs are to us. It should rout this unit. You can see some of these guys are kind of braced. This guy's just musket on his back. Yeah, they're done. Oh, we did get intercepted. But now that we're actually kind of in melee with these guys, I mean, they're very light horsemen. They're basically militia cav. See, they're trying to kind of man their defenses behind the cannon, use that for some kind of cover. Yeah, those guys are routed. Let's just charge this unit here. They're out of formation, and they shouldn't be able to fire because they're not lined up. This is the heavy cavalry excel at, charging the unbraced units like this. You know, they're not formed up in formation, they can't form a square. Really not bad cavalry if you use them correctly. Like, I didn't use them correctly, I just was hoping that charge would rout the cannons quickly, which it did not. These guys are pretty much being shot down. I'm gonna go charge into this blob of armed cicerine. Perfect targets for my men. As these guys are gonna start moving up. I know I'm moving up a little bit more of a blocky formation. I think I should be being killed by one of these armed cicerine. That'd be just kind of sad. The other guys would be laughing at you. Look at this rout we're about to cause. A couple hundred flintlock arms just are gonna shatter here pretty much. And yep, that is all the Russians basically. It kind of looks like a triangle formation we formed. They still have something. Oh, that cavalry that was behind our lines. Looks like they charged in the back of these guys. They showed them. Oh yes, you know we still have? We still have these guys. Whoa. They're gonna shoot at my cavalry, but we just gotta keep running past them. So they came back from routing. Are these guys pretty much shattered? Yeah. Yeah. I'll let my line finish off those units as these guys get ready to kill the cannons. I'm just gonna send 2 units over here also, just to make sure the cannons do die. Russian units generally have better melee stats initially than regular units. I think I've looked this up. But they also have a lot, I think they're the lowest accuracy line infantry to start off with, but my men are all veterans, so they should be able to easily take these guys down. They also have decent bayonets. This fight. Oh! Brutal. These guys are fighting like hell, I'll give it to them. Anyway, cavalry. Avenge your brothers who got killed by canister shot. I noticed definitely on the retreat, that's when a lot of these guys get killed. I mean, they took there's a fair number of blue coats right here. But yeah, I bet the 16th is wishing they did. 6th Regiment is wishing they did not pursue us. Everyone pushing their cannons and them over their own defenses there. So let's rout this last unit. Good, they're shattered, and that should be it, I think. Yep, nice. Heroic victory. I see you back in the campaign met with the results. So here are the results. No Russians remained. We wiped them pretty much out. I lost 200 men, a little more. This cavalry unit got destroyed. Other than that, pretty good battle. And Russia has been destroyed. Let's enjoy this video. You can see their flag, their forts are burning. We have conquered Russia. Nothing more than a footnote in history. Yeah. Our rival. Gone. So that's pretty much it for this campaign. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I was able to conquer pretty much Russia. I've far exceeded my objectives. I've conquered 23 regions out of 15. I hold everything I need to hold, and I've even defeated Russia completely. And then Poland just has 1 territory left. We are united as a Swedish Empire, which have a small East Prussia area. But other than that, you know, pretty good campaign so far. I enjoyed it. Hope you guys did too. We'll see what the next campaign is. It might be a Medieval 2 or probably Medieval 2 campaign. I do like the, seems like I love Medieval 2 and the Empire Total War kind of game era of the Total War series. Not as complicated, but still pretty fun back then. Anyway, see you guys in the new series. COD4Man221 signing off. Leave a comment down below on what you liked about this campaign, any kind of constructive criticism if you did have any. See you in the next